So guys, welcome back to OMSI 2. This time we're doing the 285 route in the Berlin DLC, a new bus, which means a new livery, just to make it a little bit different from the first episode. Same layout as the old one, to be fair, just a different livery on the outside. We've got a decent route, so we're gonna go from Wupper Street or something, and then, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Change the weather up a little bit. Now it's a toasty 25 degrees in the bus. Nice little summery day. Got the window open and everything, so we can hear the engine a bit better. Right, so we just need to go left up here. And take another left at the end of the road. It looks so much better than the M29 where you start off. It's a lot better. There's more trees, but they're not all in the middle of the road, if it makes sense. It's like a proper town centre should be. Got shops on the outside. Like right there. Is that OMSI car? A place where you can grab all your cars. Shame they didn't have a Scania garage for trucks. That would be amazing if you've seen one of them. But yeah, our first stop's just up ahead though. Hopefully we won't get any more glitches like the last episode, where we couldn't continue our route because textures broke. Right, first stop, here we go, and oh god, frames. I hope this is not a repeat of last time. Right, let's let everyone on.
Hello.
Hello and welcome to the OMSI bus.
Hello.
I hope you enjoy your ride. And everyone's just getting on the left side and then that guy has to wait. Inconsiderate people. Right. Let's go. Oh, there's a car there. Little things like that. If there's a car there, it makes the journey a little bit better. Because 90% of the time when I've done this, there's been no car there I'm able to pull straight out. And as a result, we're a minute late. Out with that stop, but that's okay. Speed up to about 50. Did something just teleport there? Or just pop into existence? Bit weird. Bit weird. Very weird. It's OMSI. But it's not weird in OMSI. Right, we're going right here as well. Oh, frames again. What is it lately with the frames? Jeez. I know there's a patch you can get for it which reduces like the really white like vehicles and stuff. It stops that from happening because the reason it does that is because the computer has ran out of memory. And that's the game. It's not my computer. It's the game itself doing that. The game isn't really optimized because there's barely any patches for it anymore. It's been abandoned really because the two people that went and did OMSI have now stopped doing it. They don't associate it like with them anymore. And I think there's other various companies like Halicon Media, I think they're called, Halicon Media. Then there's another one that do map DLCs for this game. Just to crank out the content, keep it fresh, you know what I mean? But this game, it's sad that there's no support for it anymore. It's a very outdated game. Because we've had loads of bus simulators between when this was released and 2019, I suppose. We've had Tourist Bus Simulator. I haven't played that. I've seen some gameplay for it though. I think that was only last year, 2018. Then we had Bus Sim 16. And then we had Bus Sim 18 or something like that. Yeah, Bus Sim 18. I played Bus Sim 16. Because I was wanting to play a more like graphically up-to-date game. But unfortunately, you know, that guy in front was just stupid. He just like cut inside of me. See, that's what I mean with the AI before. Bus Sim 16 was good. It was a grind. There was a career mode and you couldn't access certain areas because they were locked. It was just a grind. You had to complete things in a specific order. Bus Sim 18 is the same way. Like, Bus Sim 18 is basically Bus Sim 16 with an Unreal Engine. That's what I see it as. The core principle's the same. You do a career mode, and then what you do is you unlock everything, bit by bit, complete objectives, and unlock the different things. But you have to grind constantly. Some of the objectives, you need a certain amount of money, and you can't really create any more routes, so you have to completely drive them about 5 different times. And it's just a grind. With this, OMSI 2 doesn't. Because you know what OMSI 2 has, which Bus Sim doesn't? Amazing buses, amazing sounds, albeit very crap AI. But nonetheless, it's a better game. And then there was a very similar game called Fern Bus, and that was a coach sim. Now, the thing with Fern Bus is that I've seen some early gameplay of it. Bear in mind, we're kind of like 2 years down the line with it. I wanted to buy it, but then I just seen that it was pointless buying it at the full price that it was, because there's barely any buses. OMSI alone has more buses in the base game than what Fern Bus has. And then you have to create your own routes. There's no specific set ones for you, which is fine, because that you can create your own whenever. But then the roads are a little bit weird. It's on the Unreal Engine, and it's realistic. I'd say probably that's the best shot at a bus/coach sim to date, to be honest. Unless there's more out there that I haven't heard of. This is why I came back to this game, you see, because I missed this game so much. Missed driving around. Bus Sim 16 and 18 don't compare to this in the slightest. 2 very different games. One which focuses more on the simulation of the actual bus, which is OMSI, and one which focuses around dialogue of passengers and the graphics, which was Bus Sim. 2 very different approaches. One, in my opinion, has been a lot better, and that's OMSI in terms of the simulation, where it's more arcadey in Bus Sim. But you know, people have different opinions of games, don't they? Bus Sim 16 is definitely more graphically up to date, more pleasing to look at. But for the grind of the career mode, not really worth the time, unfortunately. And then this means this game wins. It means it wins because of the simulation alone. That's what it does so well. Well, I think we're about halfway in the route at the moment. Nothing's really been happening as such. It's just me driving from bus stop to bus stop, and then there's a queue of people, because obviously my bus is completely full, so I can't get any more people on it. Okay, so we're a minute late. Not the end of the world. And then all of a sudden we go to 0.9. Very weird. The bus stops are so in close proximity in this stretch. No one actually wants to get on or off here, so we'll skip this one. But if you were to stop at every single one of these bus stops, it'll be like really difficult to make up your time, unless you've got a good stretch of road like this, and then you realise that there's traffic lights up ahead. Just traffic lights, man. I hate the traffic lights in Berlin. I hate the traffic lights in this game because they hold you for way too long. We'll just go in the bus lane. 285 straight ahead. So this is where the X10 goes that the M29 doesn't. Because the X10 is a very big route, and I showed you that in the, I think the 2nd to 4th episodes of this series. So the X10 is gonna stop up here. Somewhere, and I think it might be this stop. Yeah, it is the stop, because if I remember rightly, out of that road on the left, you'd turn right. And I think he'd stop further up there or something. I'm not too sure. Oh no, I think he'd come down this way and then another, like this bus route would turn right. I think that's it.
Hello.
Right, more people getting on the bus. Forum Zellendorf. Whatever that is. But it looks a pretty nice building. This is the nicest part of the town. Got a 50 limit as well. Excellent. This is obviously the more posh end of the city. I'll say town, it's city. Got more shops and everything seems to be a lot better. Don't stop there either. And then they got caught out by that stop. Thinking we had to stop there and we didn't. Oh, the frames. Well, it seems to be a good part of town, this. I like it. But don't stop there either. Stop up here. Zellendorf, ich. I don't know. Ich. I don't know. Don't know how you say that.
Guten Tag.
Oh, traffic lights changed. Nice one. Just gonna hold it a little bit until this door shuts. Honestly, this game looks way better in the summer climate than the winter one. Looks amazing. It's how it should be played, really. Because you can see everything, and everything's so vivid and bright. It's amazing. Just gonna wait forever at these traffic lights. I haven't seen many buses along the way though. Really haven't seen many buses. I think the motorway's on the left as well. Don't know if you can actually go down that motorway. Probably not. I know in Rheinhausen you kind of go down a really fast road. But that's about it, I think. In OMSI, you don't go on the motorways as much because this is, I think this is basically a city bus simulator. You're just in buses driving around the city 90% of the time. So yeah, that's what it is essentially. Right, we'll stop here. Let people off. No one wants to get on, so we won't open the front doors. Oh, quite a lot of people are actually off the bus now. It's a wonder. Oh my god, the pedestrians walk so weird. They put the heel down. Like when they walk, so it looks like they're walking on the heels. It looks quite funny. They haven't quite modelled it spot on. Which makes this game funny, just to play. Oh, that van and that car having a race. Oh no, look at that, you see? That's why collisions are turned off. Because that happens. That was a crash waiting to happen anyway. Jeez. Got a nice little bit of open road. I think we've got a 50 limit. View from the back seat. Some guy wants to get off. It's nice. The nice atmosphere in this place is amazing. Just casually driving along. Rusty hub caps. There you go. Can't get any more realistic these days. Oh god, freeze! It does that. I don't get it. It's just annoying. Little freezes every now and again. It is what it is. Right, we're pretty much back on time now anyway. No one wants to get on, I don't think. Nope. Doesn't look like anyone's getting on. Traffic lights just changed. What a typical situation that was. We'll just get our way into the middle lane. This is the last episode I'll do on this map. Just because there's loads of other routes, but I can't do them all on Berlin, to be fair. I do enjoy this DLC. It's not my favourite, but it's a good one. It's better than the base game, to be fair. I've played a lot of DLCs more than the actual base game itself. Since I got Rheinhausen and Berlin, just been playing them. Never been going back to the base game to do anything. Because I got bored, because that's what I did before. I got bored. Just wanted to go on DLCs, you know. Different buses, better buses. Nice little change up. But honestly, the DLCs are so expensive for this game. Some of them are barely on sale, and it's very hit and miss with the quality. That's the problem. The price. I'm not saying the price is an issue. What I'm saying is that the quality for the price, because it's pretty much, bear in mind that these get sold. The most recent one's brand new for about £30, if not between 20 and 30. And then you see the reviews and they're all mostly negative because of content for how much you pay. There's only like one, maybe two lines for like £30, and you know, it's not good. It's not worth your money. So that's the issue, like that is the main issue. I think we were supposed to stop there. Don't know. I mean, some of the DLCs are pretty good, like this one, Rheinhausen, and Hamburg Modern's received a good set of reviews. In fact, it's probably the best reviewed modern DLC there is. Because basically based off the first DLC, just modernised quite a bit. Oh, nearly missed a stop. Nearly missed a stop there. And the passengers are complaining, as per usual. $12.54. 1.4 minutes late. Waiting for the back door to actually... I think when I brake so hard, I think everyone decided just to get off. Not going to stop here. Okay, right. Need to go right, left even, sorry. There we go. It's a quarry up there as well. Look at that. There's another X10 bus by the look of it. On the other side. Oh my god, we're 2 minutes late. This is the latest I've ever been. Traffic lights. Traffic lights are to blame for that, definitely. Yeah, let's go. Punch it! Got a nice little bus stop up here as well. Dedicated bus stop for the 285. There we go. Right, we're 3 minutes late, near enough. We're going to be classified as late at this rate. So I have to get a move on. Which means I have to speed up. .285 straight on. Waldfried H, whatever it is. Waldfried House, maybe. Time to get our racing skates on. We need to speed up a little bit to make up some time. To be fair, it's probably a 60 road anyway. Yeah, we just need to go, I think, right, and then we're finished the route. Waldfriedhof, yeah, so that was... Waldfried H was Waldfriedhof. That was right. It's because the abbreviations catch me out quite a lot. Going to a little residential area, it's a school area, believe it or not. 30 zone as well. Although we are considerably late, nearly 3 minutes. It's a nice little change up though, these little quiet roads. Residential, school, road areas. It's nice. Nice thin roads, not a lot of traffic. It makes a change, just changes things up a lot. Here we go. Right, so what I'm thinking... I don't know if we'll stop here, but I'll stop here anyway. It says 285. Heg, Winkel, even. Right, let's go. I've got another stop request as well, so I think we were supposed to stop there. Right. Waldfriedhof. Let's let everyone off. 3.1 minutes late, everyone. Okay. It's supposed to do something. It's supposed to come up with a timetable because I'm there. I wonder if we have to turn around because there's a vending turn there, which means turn around essentially. Well, that's what I get from that anyway. So we'll just turn around because there's another stop on the other side, wasn't there? See if we'll stop there, see if it does anything. Right, terminus, here we go, 285 terminus. Should do something now. I think we might have missed a stop out. You know, when I drove past that stop, I think that's where we needed to stop before. Because I've screwed this route up, because it shouldn't be doing this. I've screwed this route up. But guys, we've completed it. That's all that matters. Don't need the timetable to come up. We were late at the end anyway. But that's going to be it for this episode of OMSI 2 and the final episode from the Berlin DLC. We're going to be going to Rheinhausen next time. Only going to be doing about 1, maybe 2 routes. And then I think we're going to go to the base game to finish it off. To finish these batch of videos off, and maybe later in the year we'll see Hamburg Modern, maybe? Because I think I want to do that. Seems a pretty good DLC to do. But that is going to be it for this episode of OMSI and the final one for the Berlin DLC. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, everyone, leave a like and subscribe to see more OMSI. indie and simulation game content, and I shall see you all in Rheinhausen next time.